recently saw a video by Just Latif about horrible universes to live in. What a great idea. What a great video. It had me thinking, right? I should do one strictly about anime universes that would suck to live in. I mean straight butt cheeks. Anyways, you guys should go check out Latif's video. The link is in the description. When it comes to anime universes, there are some that are just nightmare fuel. Just horrible. There's nothing but pain and suffering. Like Attack on Titan. If I was placed in that world, I would have yeeted myself into the sun. How would someone like me survive the rumbling? Or just a random Titan. There are anime universes that are just batshit crazy. Like you didn't have to kill a family of 6 just to prove to us this place is no good. Even the baby is getting packed up. And the authors of these animes are even crazier. Do you know how mentally ill you have to be to come up with the concept of Attack on Titan? Humanoid giant creatures trying to eat you. These creators are mentally ill. And don't get me wrong, I love anime. Anime is amazing. It gives us incredible stories, hype fights, and characters that we would cry if they died. We get to explore wild concepts from magical schools to grand pirate adventures. But some writers look at a blank piece of paper and just decide to create a nightmare factory just for the sheer fun of it. They create worlds where simply existing is a high difficulty. This isn't Minecraft. You die. Unless it's Dragon Ball Z, then you'll be wished back eventually, I guess. After binging a few shows, I realized I'm good on a universe where people's eyeballs are collected like trophies. What would I even be doing there? I like my eyeballs right where they are. I look better that way. I don't want my eyeball on some creepy dude's display case. Hell no. There are a lot of animes just as creepy, so why not go over some anime universes that would be an absolute dog water experience to live in? We're talking about the daily difficulties, the constant fear of a messy, gory death, like My Hero Academia. Now, hold up. Don't come after me. I'm not saying MHA is a bad show. It's fantastic. But let's be honest with ourselves and actually think about living there. The entire society is built around quirks, right? 80% of the population has some kind of superpower. Sounds awesome, right? Until you realize the statistical nightmare you're stepping into. You think you're gonna pull up and get all for one? Nigga, please. Do you think you're gonna get hellfire? Look at this dude. Or even explosion? Are you stupid? Do you think this is going to be a spin the wheel and you'll get a top tier quirk? This isn't some mobile game or some fanfic. The odds are not in your favor. You're most likely gonna get something utterly and spectacularly useless. We're talking about a world where a guy's quirk is just to pull out his eyeballs. Another guy can spew tape from his elbow. One girl could make her nails grow faster. What are you even supposed to do with that? A villain is robbing the bank. Quickly, someone call the girl who nails grows really fast. You would honestly be nothing more than cannon fodder. A background character in your own life. You already are a background character in your day-to-day life. Why change universes just to keep being a background character? Stupid. Now let's talk about collateral damage. These heroes and villains aren't fighting in a deserted Walmart parking lot or a very spacious lawn. They're throwing hands through downtown Tokyo on a Tuesday afternoon. These fights aren't planned. Your walk to the convenience store is interrupted by a gust of 100-mile wind because All Might decided to use a named attack. And God forbid you have to go up against a real villain like Stain. If I, with my hypothetical quirk that allows me to have a detachable belly button, runs into the hero killer, nigga, it wouldn't be a fight. It would be a plea for mercy. I'll be on my knees, ass in the air, just begging. Please, Mr. Stain. I'm not a hero. It's just cosplaying, please. I have a goldfish to feed. Living in My Hero Academia would be impossible for me, especially with a useless quirk. Speaking of impossible, let's talk about the world of Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is a masterpiece of animation and storytelling. The characters are deep, the power system is brilliant, and it got some genuinely great moments. But good lord, oh my god, would it be terrifying to live there. First of all, you have to deal with the fact that Hisoka is just walking around and breathing. This is a man who uses his magical stretchy gum abilities and playing cards to murder people based on whether or not he gets a boner from their potential. He's a walking and talking red flag who literally came back from the dead because he was just that horny for a fight. You couldn't even go to a simple auction without being massacred by the Phantom Troop and your body being sucked up by some girl's vacuum. There's so many issues I can't keep worrying that some clown painted weirdo might try to fill up on my nin. Even if Hisoka doesn't get you, the Chimera Ants might. That arc was crazy. The Ant King Miram was born in less than a week. He was at least top 5 in power. His methods of getting that strong, you know, a little human protein here and there, eating people. Whole cities were just food for them. The sheer thought and dread of knowing a bug king man and his royal guards turning the neighborhood into smoothies is a bit much for me. And then just when you think you grasp the scale of the world of Hunter x Hunter, you learn about the Dark Continent. The place of Hunter x Hunter is just a tiny lake, and the Dark Continent is this massive, terrifying place where calamities exist that can cause mass extinction, where your very concept can be stolen. And simply going there is a one-way ticket to certain death, unless you're a top 5 powerhouse. Then it's like a 40-60 chance of surviving. It feels like the author only wrote that in just in case you thought the regular world of Hunter x Hunter was too soft. And now let's talk about when power scaling goes too far. The granddaddy of what overpowered being is attacking us this time. Dragon Ball Z. When it comes to Dragon Ball Z, the overpowered world-breaking scale is just too much for me. The problem isn't that the fights are big. It's that the very fabric of reality is being destroyed. Think about the lifestyle. It seems like every other week there's a new world-ending threat, and half the time it's Goku's fault. Either he left a bad guy alive for a good fight, or they were wished back with the Dragon Balls by accident. This man is a cosmic level menace. First, it was Frieza coming back to run the fade, and he's not even the biggest problem anymore. Goku is being trained by gods, causing problems with gods, and they're like universe-destroying gods. These guys run into a minor inconvenience, and the whole universe is gone. Just twinkle out of existence. Just because Goku wanted to test how strong they are. And you know things are really bad when Goku gathers up all his energy and then he asks us for help. He literally begs the entire planet to hold up their hands and give him our spirit energy. If I was there getting my life force siphoned out of me to fix a problem this idiot caused, I'd just be done. I'd be like, nah, man, let Frieza win this one. I'm tired. This is the 3rd time this week. It's just too many problems. When it comes to anime, all universes have their own problems. If we're ranking worlds on how many problems they throw at you, JJK is a good contender. Walking around and getting kidnapped by a cursed spirit, or God forbid being touched by Mahito and turning into one of these. In My Hero, you might have a useless quirk. In Hunter x Hunter, you might have bad luck. In Dragon Ball Z, you might get vaporized by a stray energy blast, or if Beerus doesn't like your food, you're cooked. Look, when it comes to anime, there's a lot of universes that are batshit crazy. Not all of them can be like Pokemon, where all you really do is go around collecting Pokemons to fight with and really live a very blissful life. Or like Konosuba, which is freaking hilarious. Highly recommend, by the way. Not all anime needs to be like the horrors of Tokyo Ghoul or the absolute dread of Attack on Titan. Some of us just needs to be honest with ourselves. We're not main characters. I mean, I am, can't say the same about you guys. You all are the same people who wouldn't even get up to close your own doors because it's too far. And you all think you can go through an anime training arc? Seriously? We don't need to jump into an anime world to feel good about our mundane life. Watching the chaos from the safety of our couch is good enough. Guys, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. And if you didn't, watch your backs. But anyways, what do you guys think? Which anime universes would be your personal hell? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to check out the original horror universes video I mentioned. Link is in the description. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys next vid.